This makes the flavors a little bit better if you have it in the fridge for a little while. I'm talking fast, I'm freaking out. Let's get to it. It's gonna be good. Hit it again. Bold and beefy. Slice, sear, scoop, pour, eat. A cross section, ooh. It looks like it soaked up that juice, sopped it up. This might not be the proper way to do it, but it's gonna be good. Some type of steak sandwich, I'm thinking. Oh, I was hoping this was a skirt steak, but it's beef loin flap meat cab. Close, close. So I think I'm gonna make a steak sandwich. Gonna slap it on some bread. Either this bread, sweet bread, Cuban bread. Haven't decided yet. We'll figure it out as we go. Probably, oh, smack the camera. I smacked the camera. Gonna make some coleslaw with it. I've already made a video on that, so I won't bore you with it. With all the whip, put a link into it. You can go check it out. Might throw a little bit of onion in there, maybe some cheese. Let's see how it goes. Got some mayo mustard. I think some people make it, they use that palomino steak. I don't have that. I don't have that right now. Don't have it. And they use those little potato sticks, like I think a Cuban sandwich, kind of like that, or a Cuban steak sandwich. They make it like that. But we're working with what we got. This meat was on sale. Love when meat's on sale. Always tastes better. Coleslaw. Just gonna whip it up real quick. Shoop, shoop, shoop. Mayo, a little bit of vinegar, salt, sugar, pepper, and you're golden. All right, I'm starving. It's 3:48 p.m. and I have not eaten today. I'm gonna say we'll have this done by 4:15. Let's try. The only thing that I'm pondering is this meat, usually like skirt steak, you can just broil it. Like, and it's quick, like 2-3 minutes each side, flip it. So I'm thinking about just doing that because I was like, brain, should I slice it up, saute it, or should I cook it first and then slice it up? Because like after you cook it and you slice it, you kind of lose some of the juices. But if I cut it first, then I can just throw it in the pan and it'll kind of be like, fajitas meat and just I'll sear it up and it'll cook quick. Come on, Brain. What would you do? What would you do in this situation? What would you do? All right. Oh, Jesus. Camera fell. Stupid idea. All right, it's a little wiggle waggled. But for all you ruffians out there that don't want to click that link to my coleslaw recipe, let me show you. You just take that bag. This is easy peasy. Take your bag, pour it out, pour it in a bowl. I guess you got to get a bowl first. So step one, get a big bowl. Pull your coleslaw in. I guess if you would have like ripped the bag better, this would have been a lot easier of a process. But either way, get that coleslaw in your bowl. Is it technically coleslaw before it's made into coleslaw? I don't know. That's like a universe question. Okay, and then it depends on how wet you like it. I do usually do like three heaping forkfuls. Maybe I'll go with four. Four forkfuls sounds better than three. I do about 1/4 cup of sugar. About 1/4. Sugar it up. Then you take some vinegar. I just use the cap. Pour about a cap full. Pour that up in there. And then from there, it's just salt and pepper to taste. You like a little, you like a lot. I'll put a generous amount. I go generous. Put the pepper, salt, a good generous. And then you just whip. Get your fork, whip. And if it's too dry, add more mayo. If it's too salty, you messed up. If it's not, just add more mayo maybe. But that's the only thing with salt, you gotta be careful. Can't really take it out. You have to add more ingredients. So this one's I like it a little more wet. So I'm gonna add a little bit more mayo. The rest of the ingredients look good. Well, since I dirtied up my fork, let's get another spoon. We'll slap in some more mayo. 2 more good scoops. There you go. Then you just stir this up, and you can serve it immediately, or you can throw it in the fridge and chill it. Let those flavors marinate. And that's it. Coleslaw is easy peasy. Anybody can do it. That's looking good. My dad don't like it too mayonnaise-y. Mayonnaise-y, is that a word? Mayonnaise. That's about to his liking. So since I don't want no complaining in the kitchen, That's how it's gonna look. You've made it this far. What are you doing? Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I wasn't gonna cook today. We went to the USF Botanical Gardens. It was all hot. We had to stop by Winn-Dixie on the way home, and I was trying to put in a mobile order for Firehouse Subs. I don't know if they had some Wi-Fi blockers, cell signal blockers in there, but it would not go through. It wouldn't send me a code to order my sandwich. So I was like, what the heck? I'm just gonna make me a sandwich. But one side note, I tried out, finally found Coke Zero Orange Creamsicle? Orange, can't talk. Finally found the Coke Zero Creamsicle. Tried it. I think it's pretty good. I normally hate all their newfangled weird flavors, but this one's decent. My mom tried it. She says she likes it better than Coke Zero Cherry. Wow. I'd probably get it again. I'm not gonna crave for it, but it's decent. All them other flavors I totally hated, like one sip, but the Orange Dreamsicle, not so bad. And to top it off, the choir has spoken, the jury has spoken, somebody's spoken. I think we're gonna slice this meat, season it, throw it in the pan, little onion, and slap it on that bread. Cause you know, like if you broil it, you gotta wait, the juices. It just feels like the pan will be the easier. Slice, sear, scoop, pour, eat. So that's what we're gonna do. Onion going in. So I'll do my little slicey. Do a little peel. I don't know if it's the proper way. And just do me some little thin slices. Uh-oh, that one got too big. This onion's a little sweaty. I can smell them. It's about good. What do you think? Is that sandwich worthy? I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, I gotta get my pan cranking. I gotta get the thing screaming, buddy. This one's not crying worthy, but it's almost there. Another day or two and this onion will make it cry. Cry me a river. Alright, threw those onions in there in the pan. A little olive oil, salt, pepper, and some complete seasoning by Badia. That's my favorite one for veggies. Let's see how this meat's looking. It's got that meat pack thing on it. It's pretty good. Not too thick, not too thin. Nice little flapper right there. Well, we're just gonna slice this. I guess I'm gonna do it elongated. I don't know if that's against the grain, with the grain. Just basically like slicing little strippies. This would be good if I made some chimichurri. Ooh, I think I have everything to make chimichurri. I can make a chimichurri sandwich. Hold on now, I might be doing that. What did you guys think? Should I chimichurri this thing up? I think it's gonna be really good. Be better than just the mayo mustard I was gonna put on there. So I think we're gonna do a switcheroony. And we're going chimichurri sandwiches. I don't think I've ever done that. That's gonna be exciting. These are a little bit longer, so I'll probably, once I come through here, I'll cut them again. Like that, just to make them sandwich worthy, you know. My mouth ain't that big, even though sometimes it sounds like it. Alright, that meat's looking pretty good. Got it all sliced up. Gonna season it. Got these onions over here. Got my, you know I'm Team Wooden Spoon gang. Let's go stir up these onions. Alright, so now we gotta move a little quick. I had these up a little bit too high. These don't gotta caramelize down too much in this type of sandwich. Get a little color on them, cook them down a little bit. And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna season that meat with and toss it in there. But sometimes that's the fun of cooking. Like, I wasn't even planning on making a chimichurri sauce for this sandwich, but it just hit me. I'm like, bam. But I think it's just, what is it? It's parsley, garlic, red wine vinegar, olive oil, cilantro. So normally it's a little bit better if you whip it up and put it in the fridge and it keeps, marinates, salivates, marinates, marries, whatever it does. It makes the flavors a little bit better if you have it in the fridge for a little while. But since we're in the midst of things, in the mist, let's just throw it together. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. Let's just throw this chimichurri sauce together really quick while the onions are going. I gotta throw the meat in there. I don't want to overcook the meat. I'm talking fast. I'm freaking out. Let's get to it. Turn down my onions. Bag. I use cilantro when I make it. I do fresh cilantro, chop that up. Parsley, olive oil, chop up some garlic, salt, pepper, red wine vinegar. I think that's it. I don't want to look it up. I'm trying to get it off the top of the dome, but I'll rip off like a hunch or a bunch. About like this much. And I'll wash it and chop it up. We'll get it going. And honestly, something that's new to me is you could use the sticks of cilantro, and it has a lot of flavor in them. I always would peel them or chop off the leaves from the sticks, but I just started going all in. I heard it holds more of that flavor in there. So I'll just chop up this bunch. You don't gotta make it too fine. Just kind of, you don't want it hanging out your mouth like a salad like Bugs Bunny. But I just give it a rough chop. I guess you would say that's a rough chop. I got a gazillion amount. So I just got this, it's actually like a big Winnie the Pooh coffee cup. I'll just put that in there. So cilantro's in there. You want a decent amount of salt. Let me stir these onions. Uh-oh, my onions are burning a little bit. All right, push them off to the side. But for me, I like it when it's got a little bit of burnt, a little bit of char. I'm just hitting it with some dried parsley. Probably could use fresh parsley. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Get in there, parsley. So you don't want to shake in a decent amount. And then the magical ingredients. Red wine. How can you see it? Lift it up. Red wine vinegar. Let me flip this camera back. Is it up or down? Up or down? How do I see it better? There you go. I'll give it a couple glugs. Then we're gonna come in with some olive oil. Olive oil is probably like the majority of it, the biggest base. And since today we're just rocking and rolling. Oh God, where's it at? Where's it at? And today, since we're just rocking and rolling, I'm just gonna use this garlic paste. That'd be easier than to chop up the fresh garlic. I do got some cloves sitting right there, but I don't know, man. This feels like the move. All right, then you're just gonna whip that up, and it's basically done. Whip it up. Probably could have done that a little bit slightly like more choppy on that. I need a little more olive oil. Since I did more olive oil, I'll hit it with a little more rice wine vinegar, or not rice wine, red wine vinegar. Give that a nice acidity. Whip, 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 whip. Let me get a little taste. Did I put pepper in it? Now that's cooking with gasoline right there. A little pepper. A little more salt. I think we're good. I think we're good on that. And the longer this sits, the better it'll taste. So if you plan things out, it'd been better to make this at least 30 minutes beforehand. And look at that, I gotta let my onions go a little bit too long. But I like them a little super caramelized. They'll still taste good. Maybe at a restaurant, they probably wouldn't be nice to be served like that, but I think they're still good. My little experiment took over and I went and washed my onions. All right, we got the meat tight, chopped up, threw some olive oil in there. Let's sear this meat. This will probably only take less than 5 minutes. Well, it depends on how you like your meat cooked. I'll throw that in there and I'm gonna season it up. Woo, that sear. Now I'm gonna just hit it with that bold and beefy. It's gonna be good. I hit it again. Bold and beefy. Stir around them onions. This is about done. We're about to build a sandwich, guys. That meat looks tender. Some nice fat on it. I can't wait to build this sandwich. I'm getting excited. I don't know if I'm gonna do cheese on it or just make it a steak sandwich. Let's hit a little seasoning more. Yeah. All right, a little more oil maybe, just to loosen it up. All right, I like my meat on a little more rare side, so I'm gonna just cut that temperature off. I'm gonna start building this sandwich. I think we're good to go. Beautiful. I'm gonna slice up this bread. I don't know if I'm gonna make it all in one and then just like slice into pieces, or there's that bread loaf. Can you see it? Yeah. Just gonna go in. I like this side better. Shonk, 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 shonk. Cut that down. Open, open, open. Oh gosh, ripped it a little bit. Let me cut a little more in. There. That's a sandwich. All right, let's get that mayo in there, and then we'll hit it with the piece de resistance, that chimichurri. Some mayo. With my hand, can y'all see that? Mayo, 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 mayo. See if I can get a better angle over here. There's the sandwich. I'll put the meat in first. I hit that chimichurri. We're going meat. Meat. Ooh, this thing's looking good. Very appetizing. I'll make this thing a super meatball. Meat. It's looking good, and I'll probably just cut this one in half. Serve it up. That angle on it. Yep. And then going in with that chimichurri. I just hit it. Need a little color on that top of the bread, right? Put a little there. Now just slunk it in like that. You don't want to get it too oily and messy, but you also want that flavor. What do you think? How we looking? Now fold it back over. Now that's a sandwich. That's a sandwich, boys and girls. Let me get down a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a sandwich. Let's see if I can get a good cut on it. I was gonna try to make it for 3. This one's already got a rip there. I don't know if it's gonna let me or not. One there. Oh yeah, there we go. And it's already got a cut there, so I guess I'll make it there. That one's a little bit of a baby, but there's still more meat and Cuban bread over there. That's how we're looking. Pulled the bowl of coleslaw out. Got the Sammy over here. Meat looking nice. There's a little cross section. Ooh, it looks like it soaked up that juice, sopped it up. Serve up some of this coleslaw. Give it a nice little stir. Plop. That's a big plop right there. There we go. There we go. So there we go. Ooh, that's a mondo amount. They say put a fork in me and I'm done. So that's how we serve it up. Little steak sandwich lunch special with coleslaw. Would you eat it? Let me know. Would you do something different? How'd you like my recipe? It got a little stressful in the kitchen when I switched it up and made it a chimichurri style, but we succeeded. And to be fully transparent, I didn't make it in my estimated time, but I did take a break and was talking to my family and stuff. So it is 4:34. So I'm a little 20 minutes shy of my goal, but I was talking and doing other things, so my bad. Coleslaw. That's how the coleslaw's looking. Can you see? Can you see? That came out good. Coleslaw. Can you see? Oh, dropped a little bit. That came out good. All right, sandwich. Might be a little messy. Let's see if I can get into it. Whew. Here's how they're looking. See the cross section? Steak sandwich. Glad I thought of that chimichurri. That's a good sandwich. And it was only like, it was probably like a $20 lunch because steaks were a little over 10. Bag of coleslaw was like $2. Bread's another $2. And then I got little ingredients. A couple dollars each that I already had though. Whew, would you eat this? Would you do anything different? Oh, I didn't even get a bite. Would you eat this? Let me know. Personally, I think it's pretty dang good. I'm gonna give it 9.3, honestly. Whew, I think I outdid myself on this one. Not trying to brag or anything, but that chimichurri on that steak with that sweet bread, mwah, mwah, with those onions, mwah. All right, let me know. Would you try this? Would you do anything different? You ever made anything like this? Let me know what y'all cooking on, what y'all eating on, or if there's anything else you'd like to see me try. I don't mind trying to accomplish some goals and everything, you know. All right, but it's Sunday. It's time to chill, eat a good lunch. Technically, is it dinner? It's like almost 4:35 now. I'll shut up. Hope you have a good day. Bye.